I've always loved telling stories, and I had a interest in photography when I was younger, and so filmmaking felt like just a great way to merge image making and storytelling. I feel like cinematography mixes a lot of disciplines, or requires you to be aware of a lot of other people's disciplines, and I like that too. I like the collaborative aspect of it.
Oh, goody. The murderers are here. What the hell are you doing?
We brought dip.
Oma, be nice. I invited them.
We came to pay our respects.
With a screw top? What happened? You couldn't find a box?
We want to help find Bunny's killer. Her death was tragic and one of the worst days of my life. And that's actually saying something.
Right, because it's all about you. Millennials, get a job.
I had worked with the director Jamie Babbitt on Russian Doll, and so she put my name in the mix for Only Murders, and had a meeting with the showrunner John Hoffman and Jess Rosenthal, and we just really hit it off. It was one of the easiest, funnest kind of initial interviews that I've ever had, and I felt like we clicked. Our sense of humor clicked, and our I don't know, just our there was a good like chemistry vibe in the room. It felt like the right thing.
We're talking projects. I'll tell you during the Ollie Mabel.
Season 2 does really carry on a lot of what season 1 set up from a visual standpoint, but what I have to give John Hoffman a lot of credit for is he knew that we would need opportunities to introduce new visual ideas into the show, and that's part of the reason why he introduced these interesting spaces, like the whole secret passageway, space that is in several episodes of the show, and the blackout episode, and going to Coney Island. There are all these kind of sets and set pieces that allowed us to expand our style or explore kind of our style in a new space, which I think really helped make the show kind of visually more interesting and exciting. I mean, maybe this is similar with other genres, but it's always about understanding where the audience is coming from and how the audience is perceiving the scene that you're creating, or even just the shot that you're creating, and how you are giving them information and how you are withholding information from them.
It's not gonna be easy, but I have a plan.
Ooh, what?
I'm sorry. I thought a plan would come to me in that moment, but no, nothing.
The exciting thing about a mystery is you do a lot of withholding, and in the withholding of information, you're actually drawing the audience closer. So it's that feeling of peering around a corner and seeing something for the first time, seeing in the first season, seeing Tim Kono's body on the ground, and seeing it from our main character's perspective initially, and how shocking that is, and how much it connects you to what they're all going through. Show's ambitious. We shoot a lot of material every day, and so we need to work incredibly efficiently, but we also need to strive to be as creative and inventive as we can be.
Yeah, well,
Hey!
I had them.
We need to start making progress here.
I don't think those two things are mutually exclusive. I think it often is the opposite, where you can find, I tend to strive to find creative solutions for how to shoot a scene that also are more efficient, or, ask myself, well, what's the heart of this scene? Like what's most important, and what's the shot that's going to kind of really get that idea across, and focus your energy more on that, and let the rest of the shots kind of build around that one main idea, which tends to allow you to try to not waste time on things that are less important, basically. I mean, for me, one of the big highlights was just getting to go to work with, Steve Martin and Martin Short and Selena Gomez.
We need to go full Ollie Mabel here.
What the fuck?
What?
Ollie Mabel, that's our ship name. All our names put into one.
Where is the Charles in Ollie Mabel?
The Charles is silent.
You get a front row seat to these amazing performers doing their work and working through and rehearsing, and you get to be an audience member as they try to work out scenes and see what jokes play and what jokes need to be refined, and it's so rewarding to be a kind of participant in that kind of environment, and they, along with John Hoffman, set such an incredible tone on set that it just makes it a wonderful place to come to work. Well, the funny thing with season 2 actually is, I directed episodes 7 and 8, and that was my first time directing a television series, and so I guess I'm very proud of being able to make that leap. It was challenging. I was kind of wearing two hats to some extent, where I was trying to be the lead DP on the show, but then also prep my episodes, but I had a lot of great support. I had Dalmar Weaver Madsen was my DP on my episodes, and she did an amazing job. So that was I'm very proud of being able to do that and to step into that role, and I had such amazing support from the cast and the crew in that, and so it was an incredibly rewarding experience for me that I would love to do again. I love the way an image can have a real impact on people. I love the way an image can speak to an audience in conjunction with a performance, with a production design, with all these other elements. Like, I love when what I bring to a scene or a shot elevates what's happening in front of the frame, and that when you feel that there are all the different crafts working together to say something that's like larger than the sum of its parts.
What? This is so audacious, I wish I'd thought of it. Really. I mean, I wouldn't have gone as far, but what commitment, huh?
Really?
Don't blame the player, blame the game, bruh.
No, don't do that.
I feel like cinematography requires you to kind of try to tune in to all those different crafts and understand how they work and what they need, and know how you can help them do their best work, and how you can introduce ideas that help tell the story in a way that's different from the way an actor tells the story, or a prop tells the story, or something like that.